So this is how the division is done. English sentences based on their function, they have various types like assertive or declarative, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory, simple, compound and complex based on their forms. So two independent clauses, two independent thoughts are connected with the help of those fanboys conjunctions. It becomes compound sentence. A complex sentence has one independent, which is known as principal clause, and one or more dependent clause or clauses, which are known as subordinate clauses. Practice. So solve this exercise, have a paper and pen and be ready with your answers. Today's session, types of sentences. Based on their function and form, they are divided in various types, various categories. So this is how the division is done. English sentences based on their function, they have various types like assertive or declarative, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory, simple, compound and complex based on their forms. Now this is based on their function, how they are divided in various types. I'm not going to focus much on this because this is comparatively easy to understand and most of us have been using number of times like declarative, assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. Declarative or assertive, it makes simple a statement, like it tells us something, like this is a very good course, a simple statement, no question, no negation, let us say no exclamation, no interrogation, and it is identified by the full stop. Interrogative, it questions, it asks us something like is this a good course, question mark is the identification mark. Imperative, it is used for command and it tells us to do something like hurry up, complete the course, hurry up with exclamation, complete the course with full stop. Imperative is the only type of sentence which may use any of these two. Exclamative, exclamations, and it expresses surprises or sudden emotions like what a great time we had together. Let's move ahead. Now based on form, they are divided, the sentences are divided in three types: simple, compound and complex, and we are going to focus more on this particular category and know what are the compound sentences, what are the complex sentences and how to create those so that we use our English effectively, make it comparatively complex so that we have very good impression on either the listeners or the readers. Let's move ahead and let us know about simple, compound and complex. So what is a simple sentence? The definition itself, the term itself defines, it expresses a single complete thought and it contains only one subject and one predicate. It is simple, it is just a statement, right? How to identify? It has one subject and one predicate. One subject, so how to identify subject and predicate? Simply like the part before the verb is subject, the part with the verb and after is predicate. So in this sentence, this course is really useful. This course is subject and is really useful predicate. It is simple and it is a single complete thought. That is known as simple sentence. What is compound sentence? Compound and complex sentence we need to understand properly and we need to understand how to use them. So let us listen carefully, let us see in detail. A compound sentence consists of two or more coordinate clauses which, unlike in simple sentences, denote two different thoughts. So in compound sentences we have two different thoughts, coordinating clauses. They are independent clauses connected by coordinating conjunctions. What are those coordinating conjunctions? We have seen in parts of speech. They are fanboys: for, and, nor, but, or, at, so. So two independent clauses, two independent thoughts are connected with the help of those fanboys conjunctions. It becomes compound sentence. Let us see in detail. Now look at the examples. I have registered for the course and I have watched all the sessions. Why have I highlighted those four only? Because those are the most used conjunctions. So let us see their usages. So here this first example is, I have registered for the course and I have watched all the sessions. These two are the independent clauses, independent thoughts. Like if we delete the entire part and only read, I have registered for the course, yes, we get a complete sense. If we do not read the first part and simply read, I have watched all the sessions, still it makes a sense. So two independent clauses are connected with the help of a coordinating conjunction and. Let us see further examples. I have registered for the course, but I need to watch the sessions carefully. Third, you can watch the videos online or you can watch them later. So in each of the example, we are having independent clauses and they are connected with the help of those coordinating conjunctions. She did not register for the course, so she was not allowed to take the final test. Now, what are the usages of those four particularly coordinating conjunctions? Let us see. And it is used to connect similar ideas. So here you can see, I have registered for the course and I have watched all the videos, connecting two ideas. But is used to connect opposite ideas. I have registered, but I need to watch the sessions. I have not watched yet. Or to connect equally important choices, like you can watch the videos online, you have the second choice, you can watch them later, equally important choices. And so is used to connect equally important results or continuation of an idea, like she did not register for the course, so she was not allowed to take the final test. Let us move to complex sentence. Again, instead of focusing more detail, we are going to practice those types of sentences with certain examples when we are doing exercises. Right? Let's move ahead. Complex sentences. Read the following sentences first. When he heard about the lockdown, he was astonished. Unless you watch all the videos carefully, you won't score well in the final test. What do you observe in these two sentences? Let us see what is that. A complex sentence has one independent, which is known as principal clause, and one or more dependent clause or clauses, which are known as subordinate clauses. One is independent clause, main clause, principal clause, on which some other one or two or more clauses, which are known as subordinate clauses, are dependent. Look at the examples now. When he heard about the lockdown, do you get any sense? Does this make any complete sense? If we independently read this part, when we heard about the lockdown, the question is what? What happened next? So it does not make a complete sense in isolation. That is why this is the dependent or the subordinate clause. Let us see now. He was astonished. Yeah, it is making complete sense. He was astonished. By what? By whom? Because of what? When? Fine. But still, he was astonished. It is making a sense. In second, you won't score well in the final test. It is making sense, a complete sense. But unless you watch all the videos carefully, not making complete sense. So the dependent clauses or the subordinate clauses always start with these adverbs like unless, when, right? Let us see ahead. The subordinate clauses can make sense in relation with the principal clause only and not in independent, not in isolation. The subordinate conjunctions are when, unless, if, because, though, even though, although, since, as soon as, and there are so many. So let us learn now these types of sentences with doing practice. Solve this exercise, have a paper and pen and be ready with your answers. If you do not complete in time, just pause the video and resume with your keys. What you are supposed to do? Simply identify simple, compound and complex sentences. Simple, a general statement. Compound, two independent clauses connected with the help of fanboys. And complex, one is dependent on the other clause. First, I like walking on the beach with my dog. I like walking but my dog likes running. I was late because I missed my train. We got up late, so I missed my train. 2 minutes ago, the child was fast asleep, but now he is wide awake. When all else fails, read the user manual. It was Sam who paid for the breakfast. My mother cooked dinner while I was doing my homework. I'll help you if you help me. I do not know why he did that. And last, the new girl in our class has a brother in grade 7 and a sister in grade 9. Ready? So let us see the keys and find out how many of those sentences are correct. So first is simple sentence because it is just making one sense. I like walking on the beach with my dog. A simple thing, no two independent clauses or none of that is dependent on other. Second is compound. I like walking because it is connected with but. Third is complex because it is connected with this conjunction because. Fourth is compound because so is used. Same fifth because but is used here. Two independent clauses. 2 minutes ago the child was fast asleep and now he is wide awake. When all else fails, when the beginning is when, so complex. It was Sam who paid, complex. My mother cooked dinner while I was doing my homework. My mother cooked dinner while I was doing my homework. I'll help you if you help me. So I will help you if you help me. If is the dependent clause, so it is a complex. I do not know why he did that. Complex. And the last one, I guess some of you might have got it as compound or complex, but it is a simple sentence because it is just making one sense, one complete thought. The new girl in our class has brother in grade 7 and a sister in grade 9. It is not compound because it is not connecting two independent ideas. Like up to here, we do not have one independent thought, and a sister in grade 9 does not make this sense. So it is a simple sentence.